It's official, GTA 6 pre-orders are going live next Thursday, which is June 25th. And alongside with that announcement, Rockstar gave us the GTA 6 cover art along with a very short few seconds of in-game footage. And in this video, we're gonna analyze the hell out of this. If you like these kind of videos and want to see more like them, why not consider subscribing, and let's get into it. So first of all, Rockstar released this short little animation for the box art reveal, which has already clocked up millions of views on YouTube. This also gave us our first listen to what is more than likely the theme tune for GTA 6. It has a very 80s style guitar to it, but a little bit modern on the tone. We can also clearly see that they are sticking with a very traditional GTA cover art. The only slight differences here is the logo is now a bit different, with the Grand Theft Auto text appearing above the logo as opposed to the older versions where it would be at the side. The logo itself is also updated since 2003, so now there is a bit of a white inlay on the logo itself. All the previous Grand Theft Auto cover arts also had a very strong black line dividing all of the little images inside the cover art, but GTA 6 is bucking that trend, and now you can see that it's just a dark purple. So of course there's going to be a helicopter on the top left, and if you don't know, every Grand Theft Auto cover art has always had a helicopter on the top left, so it's a pretty cool nod to tradition. And it looks like it is a Sea Sparrow, which would be pretty handy to land in all the water around Vice City, and it looks like it comes equipped with a little minigun. In the middle, we have a clear picture of Jason and Lucia, who are the main protagonists of GTA 6, and Rockstar actually released a higher def version of this on their website, titling it Jason and Lucia 3. They have released Jason and Lucia 1 and 2 before, alongside with trailer 1 and 2, so it is kind of stoking the fires that, yeah, there's probably going to be a trailer 3 anytime soon, most likely June 25th, alongside with the pre-orders. But back to the cover art, on the top right, we can clearly see an image of someone doing a stunt on a bike in Vice City. We know it's Vice City because of the police car in the back. And this is also a slight bit of a tradition, not as much as the helicopter, but in a lot of the Grand Theft Auto games, they do have a motorbike appearing on the cover art, and it's usually in the top right corner. We can also see a kickstand on the bike, which we also saw in one of the dirt bikes on one of the trailers, and it would be pretty cool if these were actually functional in game, but you know, we'd have to wait and see. Below the bike, we have an image of Booby Ike. We know this because we have seen him already in some of the previous trailers. He's basically got a little empire around Vice City, owning a strip club and recording studio, and he's most likely going to be a fixer, which is people that will give jobs to Jason and Sia. Below Booby Ike, we have an image of a speedboat, which again is a staple on a Grand Theft Auto cover, which are based in Vice City, so Vice City and Vice City stories. But what makes this a bit different is, first of all, there's 5 people in the speedboat, which would be pretty cool if that actually transferred to in-game mechanics, so we can have 5 people in speedboats or 5 people in cars, for example. But we also have an image of a flamingo flying over the boat as well. And the last time we were in Vice City, there wasn't any animals, so Rockstar definitely wanted to get animals on the box art as well to reinforce that upgrade. They also included an image of an alligator as well, just hiding sneakily underneath the logo. We'll most likely see gators in the grasslands area, but no doubt people are going to be trying to bring gators into Vice City, you know, for shits and giggles. We also have Raul Batista on the cover art as well. He again was introduced to us in some of the marketing already, most likely helping us do some bank jobs. But what looks cool in this particular image is you can see that there is a gun strap. There hasn't been gun straps in GTA games before, but we have had them on Red Dead Redemption, so it would be kind of cool to be able to strap an M16 over your shoulder. Also having Raul Batista on the cover art and wearing the same stuff that Lance Vance, who was a character from Vice City, wears. A lot of people are going to be wondering, is he going to betray us just like Lance Vance did, or is this going to be, you know, a bit of a red herring and a bit of misdirection from Rockstar storytelling? On the bottom left of the cover art, we have a supercar parked outside Ocean Drive. I mean, it is Grand Theft Auto, so you've got to have a car on the cover, and it is a Vice City game, so having Ocean Drive is also pretty iconic. We know it's Ocean Drive because you can clearly see the Boardwalk logo in the background behind the car, which we've already seen on trailers as well as some of the artwork. And I'm not sure what the GTA equivalent of this car would be, but it's clearly a Lamborghini inspired car. If you have any guesses on it, let me know in the comments. Final image is what seems to be this game's poster girl. If you don't know, every Grand Theft Auto game has essentially a poster girl, which is essentially a character you don't really meet in game, but they are all over the artwork for the release of the game. She's wearing a Vice City's Manatee t-shirt, which is basically Rockstar's version of the Miami Dolphins. We've seen it before on t-shirts from other characters as well as a stadium in game. She also has a Vice Baby tattoo just under her arm, and she's drinking a can of Thaw, which is Rockstar's parody of White Claw, which we've already seen advertised at Uncle Jack's liquor store in the first trailer. Overall, I think the cover is pretty cool. It definitely has a lot of tradition, and if you wanted to start comparing it to the Grand Theft Auto Vice City cover, you have your yellow supercar parked inside in Vice City, you have your speedboat on the water, you have your helicopter in the top left, and you have your motorbike on the top right. You have your poster girl on the left, and on Vice City they show some car explosions, but Grand Theft Auto is pretty well known now, so everyone knows what you're getting. So on Grand Theft Auto 6 they have an alligator. Again, Vice City never had animals, so it is a clear upgrade from that game. On Vice City, we don't have the protagonist on the cover, but on Grand Theft Auto 6, we do have Jason and Lucia on the top. For Vice City, all of the in-game characters that showed up on the box also were antagonists, so Lance Vance, Diaz, and Sonny Forelli. They all turned out to be the people you were fighting against, so that does beg the question on, is Raul and Booby Ike going to be antagonists, or are they going to help our characters and be on our side? Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. On the website, Rockstar also released a very small little bit of in-game footage that showed us a new angle of Vice City. To get your bearings here, you can clearly see where the Ferris wheel is, and you can also see the Sahara Center. These are pretty big landmarks, and we have seen them a few times between trailers and promotional images that Rockstar has shared with us, but it's always cool seeing a new angle. We also get to see some reflections on the water. Here you can see the buildings reflecting in the water. It doesn't look like the Ferris wheel is reflecting on this footage, so I'm not sure if that's just the way the camera is angled or if it just won't be casting reflections with the lights on the water. We can also see that both the water and the air are quite busy. Most notably, the air seems to be quite busy. There's like 5 or 6 aircraft flying through the sky, which does get me pretty excited for just flying around Vice City, as the air will be a bit more busier than, let's say, GTA 5. We can also see that the giant cruise ship is still there. It seems to be always there, so I'm wondering, is this just going to be permanently docked? Part of me kind of secretly wanted to see it moving around the place and possibly, borrow it for a while, but I don't think that'll be happening. I think the main thing that this kind of showcases in general is the hustle and bustle of Vice City. It just seems very busy. So the busy waters, the busy air skies, and the traffic seems to be quite busy also. So I'm really hoping we're going to squeeze out every little bit of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X to kind of create that living, breathing city. That said, when it does pull out to this area here, you can see that it isn't as busy. There isn't that many pedestrians walking around or doing things, but again, it is pretty late at night. But we also get another look at the parallax effect that shows off some fake interiors on the building to the left, which I really like, and I think it really does add to the immersion of the world. But in general, although it does seem late at night, there is a lot of hustle and bustle in the main parts of the city, which I think is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the GTA mapping community is going to be very happy with this. Also, I wouldn't consider myself an expert on the maps so far, but behind the skyline, it does seem like a lot of flat land, and I'm really curious to see what the GTA mapping community are going to make out of this. So overall, we really just got a little bit of a teaser after a very long drought of information, but something is better than nothing. I'm really looking forward to June 25th when pre-orders go live. I hope I can grab grab myself a physical copy, but let me know in the comments what kind of version you're going for. I think there's a very good chance we're going to see a trailer 3 drop alongside pre-orders to help encourage people to pre-order, but we'll have to wait and see. And in the meantime, if you're looking for some more videos, why not check out some of my videos on the characters and locations that were all confirmed so far. Alright people, take it easy.